The following is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. So Alan has made it from the Desert Shore motel up to the observatory where he's encountered Dr. Meadows, well, at least through the camera and speaker system outside. Now inside, we are going to go track her down. You'll recall that we wrapped up the episode, last episode, after watching a video clip here, which I don't think it was a live feed, but it might be, I'm not exactly sure. But he was witnessing Mr. Scratch maybe even have an emotional moment, recognizing that the two of them are basically two halves to the same coin. But before Mr. Scratch could finish his proposition of maybe finding some sort of neutral ground, he ended up being distracted by a party next door to the room that he was in at the motel. And then he went and decided to go and kill them all brutally because of the disruption. So whatever was going on there, we don't know. But Alan Wake is now going to go talk to Dr. Meadows, wherever she's at.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you.
There she is up there.
I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
Okay, I'm just checking down here if there's anything. Yep, there's something. Flare gun ammo. I'm not really using that much, but it is probably the best weapon in the game, in my opinion. At least in terms of its strength and utility. Although, I am finding a new love for this carbine that we have. Let's grab the ammo. If they're giving us ammo here, I don't know, it feels like we're getting prepared for a fight. Damn it, I missed some stuff down there. I didn't see that. Can I go back down? Well, I'll get it later. Whoa. Hello, nurse.
The man who looked like me. What did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal? That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done. Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Interesting. So this also occurred to me too. So I'm trying to figure out and understand the Night Spring situation. So Alan was in like the dark place, and then he wound up here, and it said somewhere in Arizona. So it's not clear if he's still in the dark place or if Mr. Scratch brought him out of the dark place intentionally to put him in this warped area in Arizona to mess with him. At the same time, we're also present in an episode of what it feels like of Night Springs, a fictional like TV show that's like the Twilight Zone, right? But she talks about Night Springs as if it's a real place. So it's not clear to me, does that mean that she's real? Like, is she actually like a citizen or a resident of Night Springs? Or is this all some sort of elaborate... I don't know. It's very confusing. Because also, too, as he's hearing the radio chatter, the broadcast of Barry and the old guards, or old whatever, the band of Odin or whatever the hell they are, he's listening to them, and it seems like Barry moved on and is no longer his agent because he went missing, right, after he fell in a cauldron lake. So Barry is out there with the old gods of Odin, or whatever the heck they are. Old gods of Asgard, I think that's what it is. So is it possible that he's actually in the real Arizona, or is this all Mr. Scratch's, like, scenario or simulation? But he's listening to, like, the real Barry talking to the real old guard. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to unpack here.
I have to ask, Do you always wear that to work?
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
was at a party for a local art exhibition.
There you go.
Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Dead.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon. But I've never seen anything like it.
Did he hurt you?
No. He didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
Okay, do we have anything useful here? Is that cigarettes? Yeah. There's a lot of different elements to this story that sort of lead me to believe that this is the real Arizona, but also suggesting that maybe not. But what sort of benefit would Mr. Scratch get out of creating a simulation like this?
And try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Because I think Mr. Scratch wants to take over Alan's life, and he can't do that in a simulation. We'll figure it out. We'll find out all this stuff. The car's in the back. That's right, we were there before. We went there ahead of time. Damn it, I hate that we missed so much. We better be able to get back to the motel. I want the Magnum. I want the pages that we missed down there. The pages are very far between. We found only 10 so far. The spiders. That's it. Yeah, the webs and the spiders. Okay. I don't know if the webs were here before. No, they weren't.
This must be your car.
Here we are. I'm gonna use this because it shoots faster. Shit. Disgust. They are nasty. Oh, there's a lot of them. Great. Dang. 1 for 1. That won't be the last of them. You can hear him walking around, but maybe that's just background noise. Mister, dang it.
I found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy. Hop on. Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. Right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
Does she know the satellite got knocked out? Well, I guess not, because she said they were blind, huh? So she definitely doesn't know. I mean, you would have heard it. Just looked outside and seen it come down.
We're overheating.
Oh boy.
I have to shut this down. There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
I got it!
Please come talk to me if you have questions.
Okay, I have no idea where these are at. Unless... Are they outside? No, it's a bathroom. Well, we'll go out here and do this one first.
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Watch out for the frickin' spiders. Oh, there's somebody. More than one somebody. Is it inside? No. I see. Get moving. What's that on the door? Whatever. It's so much nicer how longer you can run. It seems like all the pages and things that we're meant to find are in places that Alan would likely walk. Like, it wouldn't make sense to put it over there. Doesn't mean there aren't any. We gotta climb up, it looks like, maybe? Oh, no. Alright, how many we got? 3? They gotta come this way. Yeah, they're much easier to pop off this time. I kind of don't even know if I need to get new guns. Because there's a lot of guns that you can get. Uh-oh. Is that Scratch? Flares will help. Okay, I think we're okay. Just double checking to see if there's anything else useful here. Yeah, because Zane has nothing to do with this now, right? Can I jump over that? See if I can walk on the pipe. That's what she said. Thomas Zane is irrelevant to all this now, I think. It's a good story, though. I do like the idea of all this. I'm just going to be upset if there's not more to do over the motel, because that was a really big, vast area. They brought us up here so quickly, I didn't get a chance to properly explore and do everything that I wanted to do there. I hope they bring us back. Grab that flare. Something's not right.
Okay, that should do it.
killing so many residents of the town. There's at least one somewhere. Where are you? There you are, big fella. Because if these people were all possessed and then no longer human, I mean, they were human at one point. Everybody's dead except, well, Emma's probably dead now, but Dr. Meadows seems to be fine.
I released all the valves, Doctor! Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done.
She is not a good voice actor at all.
That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success. Look out, they found a way in.
She's so bad. Oh, Jesus! That scared the crap out of me. I had no idea that he was there. Wow, how are they getting in? Gotta be careful not to hit the... Oh, God. The duplicate guys. Oh, the flares killed him as well.
That was intense. I'm sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
She needs an acting coach. She has a lovely voice, but she doesn't know how to use it.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow. Like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
Okay, so the way that he just said that leads me to believe that this is a story that he's living out, so it might not be the real Arizona, but that suggests, like, this is how the story is supposed to play out. That suggests that he knows she might not be real.
What do you mean it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a fragment of it.
I need the whole thing. This is important.
I'm sure it is, but this is all we're getting.
Did the man who looks like me get the whole thing?
He locked me out of the booth, so I have no way of knowing. But I can tell you that he didn't really seem to understand it.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, Doctor. But this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
He has an evil twin. I mean, isn't that enough? Where's this printout at? Oh, there.
A printout of a signal. It, too, is a weapon created by the Champion of Light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete. And yet, it provides a roadmap for the man to follow. A course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
Okay, there we go. Oh, he's going back to the motel? Drive-in theater.
The drive-in. Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, It's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the champion of light here.
Okay, so chances are we can't really venture off too far. Oh, there is a page back there, though. I saw that just with my own eye. It's twinkling.
The Taken were always single-minded. They had a certain animal cunning, but they weren't very intelligent. That's one reason why they prefer melee weapons. Actual firearms are too complex for them to use.
Makes sense.
That's why seeing the one who threw grenades at me surprised me. But of course, they aren't actually grenades. There's no pin to pull, no fuse to set off an explosive. Just concentrated darkness.
Interesting, so we're about to face that. Okay, but I bet if I go out here, it's probably going to be windy and push me back, yeah. Yep, I'm blocked. I can't go further than that. I doubt there's anything useful over here, but doesn't hurt to search. Oh yeah, it's doing the wind thing again. So there's also not any collectibles, right? I mean, aside from the manuscript pages, there's no thermoses, no clocks, no cardboard cutout stands of Alan. I don't know if there are anyway. I'm definitely not finding them. I'm starting to realize that those cutscenes are what's indicative of the next level. Hearing somebody talking. Oh, that car's abandoned. But, interesting. But yeah, I didn't want the episodes to be 45 minutes or however long it takes to beat each area, so I thought I'd just do 30 minutes. This looked interesting over here. I want to look at this. Damn eerie. The hell is that? Oh, it's the crossbow. I don't know if I can jump down there without taking damage. Whoa. Yeah, Alan's kind of weak. I'm not going to try. Alright, let's go take a look and actually do what it wants us to. Oh, shit! Interesting that they came out after. They usually don't do that unless I'm in an area where there's something that I like, not a secret, maybe a secret, but I don't know. There's a page here. Inside, there's a woman in there, it looks like. Let's just go inside.
Oh, it's you. That's fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So, you gotta go. You know I'll do what you want.
Okay.
I love you so much. Did you know that love hurts? Are you gonna hurt me now? 'Cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so I don't turn the power back on accidentally?
It's the big building on the other side of the drive-in, but it's locked.
Where's the key? Just so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register. But you can't. You can't. Don't be bad.
Hey, no problem. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. Scout's honor.
she is all dark. I wonder... That doesn't work on her.
Stay calm. I've seen this kind of thing before. I think you're gonna be okay.
Why is it so hard to think?
You've been touched by darkness. I'm hoping it's not permanent.
Remember when you were here before, and you kissed me, and then everything got all dark? That was the best.
Listen, this is very important. Where did I go? Can you tell me that?
Baby, you don't need to go anywhere. You're here now, and you're in my head. You should be in me. You should touch me again.
Not with a 10-foot pole, lady. Hey, just in case there's a part of you in there that's freaking out right now, it's not your fault. I promise I'll do what I can to help you, okay?
I don't... Please go away.
Don't sweat it. I'm just saying that in case you really need to hear it, I've been there.
I think there are spiders in my eyes. I think you put them in me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go now.
Freaking weirdo, man.
And we're back with Old Gods of Asgard and their manager, Barry Wheeler. Guys, you're on your comeback tour, and you're playing a lot of your classic material, but you've also got a new single out, right? How'd that come about? Was it hard to go back into the studio after such a long time?
Are you kidding me? They were chomping at the bit. They were just itching to stretch those creative muscles. Now, it had been a while because, they spent a lot of time in,
Retirement. We were retired.
We were?
Yeah.
No. We were at the lodge,
And we escaped. We were at the retirement,
retirement thing.
Yeah.
So, really, once we got in the studio, things started happening. Now, the music has changed a little bit, and the boys were a little rusty, so it took us a while to find the right gear. But hey, once we got going, boy, they kicked ass. And it's an awesome song. It's called Balance Slays the Demon, and seriously, I think it's their finest work. And hey, I should know, I produced it.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were a producer.
Well, this was my first time. I mean, they needed a little bit of guidance, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, these guys are the best. But it's the 21st century, man. Things just sound a little different these days. So, I kind of stepped in there, helped them make it sound all cool, kind of jazzed it up.
That sounds like a challenge.
Oh, no, it was really easy, man. I was just, hey, give it a little zing, Let's take it to another level so it really rips. Let's just throw some really sweet synths in. Like that, just kicked it up a notch, but it's totally Old Gods.
Well, listeners, you can judge for yourselves. Here's Old Gods of Asgard, and Balance Slays the Demon.
Oh, yeah.
Deep in the ocean of darkness, in the mirror of light, Balance becomes a stranger, and in your fantasies, he rides a storm on your peace. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated.
Deep in the ocean of darkness, in the mirror of light, Balance becomes a stranger. In your fantasies, he rides a storm on your peace. Wake up and smell the...
Not gonna lie, I don't hate it. I don't hate that song at all. It doesn't sound like it's actually them though, because they're very young sounding, and then very I know the voice actors are probably different. Nice.
The man has encountered this before. People whose integrity has been suborned by the insidious touch of the darkness. He has experienced it himself, but merciful light burned away the darkness in his brain.
Well said. But all right, we were at that time. I kind of wanted to keep this playthrough of the DLC, I guess. About 30 minutes an episode, so we're right there now. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. We will continue, or we can look into what's going on here in the drive-through tomorrow at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the Marcanine channel, part of Mark After Dark. Before you go, though, show some love by hitting that like button. Do not forget to subscribe. If you have any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, too, I added the super like option down below as well. If you feel like hitting that, I do this all for free and I do it for fun and everything. But you know, if you feel like you want to donate and support the channel and help out, that would be fantastic. But otherwise, no sweat. But just thought I'd remind you guys that it is there. But anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll continue on with Alan Wake's American Nightmare tomorrow. And I'll see you then. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Be well. See you later.